approximately $2,000 in our PayPal account, which I'll be moving over. That's from the membership. The only thing we use PayPal for is for the membership sign up. So, so that puts us at about $18,000. We are currently working on a budget for next year. So just kind of an announcement, if you have any, you know, we look at events and donations for the year, and we try to pre-approve those. We do leave a little bit of extra money for things that come up over the course of the year. If you have any type of like event coming up, or you know, something that's community driven that you would like to ask us for a donation, and you know it's going to come up over the year, please email me. It's gailfhna@gmail.com, so that we can get it into our budget. At the next board meeting, we'll be voting on our budget for the year. Are there any questions?
Madam Treasurer, I have a question. First off, it's my understanding that the two sources of revenue, the predominant source of revenue for the FHNA, are the Hillsider revenues and memberships. Is that correct?
Yes.
May I ask then a series of 3 quick questions? Why was the decision made to give away memberships? Excuse me, Mr. President, if you could not influence your treasurer's response. Thank you.
I didn't even hear what you said.
It's probably better that way.
You're out of order.
Can I ask?
Pardon, I'm the chair, I have the floor, you are out of order, there will be no personal attacks this evening.
I was
Thank you.
recognized by the treasurer to ask questions regarding the treasurer's report,
Okay.
and I will continue. First of all, whose decision was it to give away memberships to the FHNA, and why?
It was the board's.
Secondarily,
You asked a question, I'm answering your question.
then you don't want all 3 up front. Go ahead.
Okay, it was the board's decision at the meeting, at the board meeting prior to the parking event.
And why?
We felt that we have a lot of neighbors who come to that event, and we have done similar things in the past to try and get more membership.
Keeping in mind that this is the second most important revenue source for the FHNA, how many other than seniors signed up for free?
I don't have that number.
Let's come up with a number.
I don't have a number.
140 exactly.
How much?
140 exactly.
And the normal membership is $20 a piece, correct? How is the Federal Hill Neighborhood Association and the board looking to replace that lost revenue?
I don't believe that that was an issue. We have other sources of revenue, and we have more membership now than we've ever had. So it was an insignificant amount of money. The goal was to get more neighbors involved in the neighborhood. Are there any other questions? Is there a motion to accept the treasurer's report?
I move.
Second? All in favor? Thank you.
Okay, next up are upcoming events. Kelly Sheehan, see you right there. Kelly's having a dog waste campaign that she's starting up.
Yes.
You want to say 30 seconds on it, Kel?
A few weeks ago on our neighborhood Facebook group page and South Baltimore Neighborhood Association Facebook group page, there were complaints about dog waste being a problem in our community. It is a universal problem. I thought, why not get some people together and we can start to tackle this problem. So I invite you to come to our meeting tomorrow night. It's at Federal Hill Main Street, 42 East Cross Street, 7 o'clock. It will be an hour, and I do believe we can make a difference in this problem. Please come. If you can't come, email me your ideas, suggestions, or concerns. Thank you.
Ellie, could you, is your email address posted somewhere?
No. You can also, if you're on Facebook, I posted there today, you can message me.
Thank you very much.
Next up is the Southern District Police Community and Relations Council meeting. That's once a month. I believe that Commissioner Vance is going to be there this Thursday. After that, we have the deadline for submissions to the Hillsider. That's on the 25th. March 27th, hopefully we'll be able to resume the cop walks. I know it's been snowing for the last 180 days. After that, we have Digiball on April 5th, which is a fundraiser for scholarships for the Digital Harbor students.
Eric, I've got little sheets and has the website and everything. It's a great event. They hope to get 300 people there, and as of last Friday, they only had 125 signed up. It goes to scholarships for Digital Harbor students. It's Museum of Industry, and it's a lot of fun. See me afterwards if you'd like some information. Thanks.
Hi. Following up on that, I'm Jim Shapiro. We have the Digital Harbor High School College Scholarship Fund. Over the past 6 or 7 years, we've given away over 70 scholarships. We have students who've been to college who are the first ever in their family to go. It's a very moving experience. We have Digiball that's coming up, as we said, on April the 5th, Saturday. Tickets are $75 a piece. Last year and the years before, this community association has donated to the fund, contributed, so I ask for that again, Mr. Chairman, President, and everyone here. I want you to be able to come to the event because it's a wonderful event, but also if you get to see the students, and there will be students there, you will know how important it is to the heart of what's happening in the community and how much of a difference that we can make. Please go to dhhsalliance.org, which is the organization that runs the event, and all the money that goes to Baltimore Community Foundation, which you may know is a community foundation that has over 600 major organizations, and all the money that goes to the colleges is administered by them. So every penny goes to the college students, and we all, especially the students, appreciate all the support. Please come and let's see you there on Saturday, April the 5th, 7 to 11. Thanks.
Thanks, Jim. Appreciate it.
Be there, yes, be there.
On April 7th, our parking committee is going to be meeting at Bob Mergler's office, 1011 Light Street. We'd love to get some new people involved, so if you can make it out, please join us. I see several folks from that committee: Joe Halperin, Bob Mergler, Rich Poland, Karen Angelisi, and about a dozen or so others. I apologize if I didn't name you. Mama Jam on April 11th. It's a fundraiser at 8x10. It's put on by one of our neighbors, Bill Romani. It's a fundraiser to hire translators for low-income Spanish-speaking women to get early breast cancer screening and education. Next up, Walt Ettinger is going to give a brief update on Federal Hill Park and Playground.
So, and I'm going to ask Ann Apgar to join me. So, as you know, or I hope you know, many people have been working to upgrade the park and to maintain it. And one of the most exciting things is that the playground is being replaced, and that is going to start very soon. And I'm going to let Ann speak to that, the dates of that.
So we've heard from Rec and Parks that the contractors should be putting up the fencing and beginning to remove the existing playground very soon, as in this week, next week, very soon. Then there will be 4 weeks when they're taking down what's there. Then concrete work, and in April. And finally, the equipment installation, and we will be complete in June. And we will have a very great celebration with the governor at that time. So I know that it's too bad that we won't have a playground for a bit of time, but I think that you'll find the result is going to be magnificent.
Any questions? Thank you. 2 questions. Rich?
Yeah, we're looking to have an open competition of landscape architects for the reforestation of the hill for Federal Thinking Green. And we'd like to get your CAD file of that playground plan so we can be unified towards that. We'd like to announce that competition on in April, Arbor Day. So you might have seen some emails back and forth requesting that. So we'd like to get a CAD file of your playground plan so we know where to plant trees in the future. It's just a plan prospectus to reforest because we've lost so many trees through the years to lightning and Dutch elm disease. We want to have a professionally done plan. It'll be an open competition.
Okay, great. We will refer that to Rec and Parks and see that they are in touch with you.
Allison, did you have a?
Oh, I did have a question. I know the Easter falls in April this year, and there's an annual Easter egg hunt. I didn't know whether that's been coordinated with
Right. What is happening about that?
So well, I think there will be an area in the park that's cordoned off where the current playground is. But the rest of the park will be open and usable. So I think we've talked with Rec and Parks, and they believe we should be able to do it.
Okay.
It's just that the playground itself will be actually probably at that point be leveled, and they'll be doing the site work.
Yeah, and the good, it's too bad it won't be available for the hunt, but the good news is the sooner the better, and the sooner we'll have a great new playground.
Yes, sir.
During the construction, is any of the equipment expected to be located just east of the current boundaries?
I don't think so. I think they'll take all, as I understand it, they'll take all of they'll do a demolition, they'll take it all down, including the swings. Then they level it and do the site work, and then they'll put in the concrete, and then they'll put in the new equipment. So it'll be...
Well, and new surfacing. It's going to be top of the line surfacing.
Yeah, so the answer is no. There will not be playground equipment during construction.
I just wanted to say thanks from all the families. My kids are very excited about the new playground. As we all know, the equipment up there is pretty worn and pretty dated. So we really appreciate everything you guys have done. It's going to be great for the kids.
Wow. Okay. I think we're done here.
Thanks.
Thank you. Next up is Walt Saxon. He's the chair of our beautification committee. Just has a brief announcement on the mayor's cleanup.
Yeah, real quick, we've got the mayor's cleanup for spring coming. If you believe spring is coming. April 26th will be 9 to 1 p.m. The dumpster, we won't know for sure until the end of the week. The request is in, but that should be at William and Warren Avenue, and same hours, 9 to 1. Most of you know where it is, but it's at the corner of, by the old Southern High School on that corner. We got trash bags and tools. I'll be picking up 100 more trash bags, and we have some left over from the fall. We've got some tools and gloves if you need them. Also, if you need trash bags in advance, I'll be listed in the Hillsider. Feel free to call me and I'll get it to you. The block captains, and I'll have more information at the next meeting about this, since it's after our April membership meeting. But I'll ask the block captains to think about what you want to do, but encourage your residents on your street to get the whole block as usual. We're going to have a couple of projects. Gail McClure and I'll be getting together in a week or so. We're going to have a trash bash in Robert Baker Park. We're going to be doing some cleaning, planning, and that kind of thing. We'll also move in connection with the South Harbor Renaissance, the playground. We'll be moving all those pots out of Federal Hill Park down to Robert Baker and either recycle them or pitch them. Half of them are shot. We'll be working on that. So we're looking for volunteers if you want to think about it. We'll sign you up for 1 hour and you're free to go. But that's coming up. I'll pass a sheet around in April. And also, Yep, that's it. Thanks.
Did anyone lose a set of keys? 3 keys, one black one, a silver one, and one with a green thing on it. Black intertwined shoelace looking like contraption at the end of it. Anyone? All right, if you change your mind, we'll be up here. Next up is our vote. Vote on pursuing validity of crossbar liquor license in circuit court. A potential, I'm going to read through the vote and then discuss the parameters for how we're going to have the discussion and then get right into it. Potential appeal of BLLC's administrative ruling on the validity of the license at 1218 East Cross Street. As many of you know, the Board of Liquor License Commissioners for Baltimore City, BLLC, ruled on February 20th that the license at 1218 East Cross Street is viable. This means that the license is alive and may be used. The board cited the fact that actions by the BLLC, such as renewing the license, have contributed to a situation in which the license must continue as viable, considering the fact that the licensee made a $2 million capital investment based on renewals approved by the BLLC. We no longer have pro bono counsel. While the Liquor Advisory Committee has spoken with counsel in anticipation of appealing this matter, it is expected that FHNA could incur fees in the range of $1,400 per our experience pursuing the validity of this same license previously. I'll add one thing that I was informed today, that someone has offered to cover the $1,400 or whatever that figure turns out to be. The vote will be, does FHNA wish to appeal the BLLC's decision of February 20th, 2014, that the license at 1218 East Cross Street is viable in circuit court for Baltimore City? Any vote must be in the majority. Only paid voting members may vote, and the resulting action would be the board of FHNA contracting the services of a law firm to pursue this action in circuit court for Baltimore City. We're going to get into it in just a minute. If you vote yes on your card, that means you want to go to circuit court. If you vote no on your card, that means you do not wish to go to circuit court. I'm going to repeat that a couple more times just so that there's no confusion.
Can't we just have a show of cards?
No.
No.
You're gonna have this.
No.
Secret vote?
Yes, you have pens on your tables.